I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving, you're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at Wrestlemania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldous already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture. And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens. And fighting in a parking lot seems like a good way to get injured.
Or a good way to cause an injury. It's all a matter of perspective.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially not Kevin Owens.
DDT!
Planted!
Chucking that sign with such force.
Truly, no good ever comes from being in a WWE parking lot, even when you're not in the middle of a brawl.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Red means stop, and so does that.
And he retaliates. He saw it coming from Owens.
Enziguri finds its mark.
And you never want to end up fighting in a WWE parking lot.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep your head on a swivel, because getting hit by a car is the least of your worries here.
Wielding that shovel like he's got a blind date with destiny.
No shame in him having a bit of fun here, wielding his implement of destruction.
Uh-oh.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out two title contenders and you're making a claim, loud and violent. He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground. Oh, he timed that counter well. Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Stops that offense from connecting. What a counter by Rollins.
Rollins now look.
Uh-oh. Rollins got surprised there. Oh, the DDT.
Oof, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype.
Oh, no need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Hoisted up high here. Oklahoma slam.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Brings down a hammer to turn the tide.
Sit down hard.
Oh boy, he's headed up the ambulance ladder now.
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
And now he's up on top of that ambulance. What's he gonna do up there?
Impressive awareness from him.
Code red.
They're taking this ambulance and they're
No way!
Tremendous impact.
coming off that ambulance with nothing but bad intentions.
Ooh, nothing safe about using a cone like that.
Oh my God! Seth turns that away. Oh! Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. Ah, what a neck breaker. Good reflexes from him there.
Going after the head again, looking to do some real damage. You can tell that blow to the head really rocked him.
Code red. Oh, here we go.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a...
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck.
The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what this suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
Standing on production boxes and shipping crates, willing to fight anywhere and everywhere.
Orton's been the predator for 2 decades, but tonight, he was the prey.
Good Lord, insane Spanish fly.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Kick to the body, into the code red.
Now using the loading dock to unload some serious offense and able to skirt around that attack.
Knees meet face.
Pow! Rock with that forearm there.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Hooked up.
Boom! Oh, come on. Fighting on the loading dock now?
I don't care where they do it at this point.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Oof, a back.
From the heavens.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Ooh.
Had the Viper scouted. Uranagi delivered. Counter from Orton.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, hell. They got sent straight through that window.
Broken glass. Flying everywhere.
He wants it one more time.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason.
This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the Wise Man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
If you're really calling the shots, prove it. Tell Heyman to stay backstage. Your sweaty puppet master can watch you lose on TV.
Paul won't like it, but I don't need him. I never did. I'll prove it tonight.
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul. And Hector's. And any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me. Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, during those long months of rehab, when a lot of people were telling you to walk away, when you were starting to doubt yourself, who did you call? I wish I never would have picked up the phone. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
What's the point in rehashing this? I made my choices. You said yourself there's no do-overs. So there's no point in wasting time worrying about it.
Maybe I just want to know if whatever's left of the person I used to respect still exists in there somewhere. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. No Heyman in Braun's corner means be careful. Some people are more dangerous when they've got nothing holding them back. If you win tonight, people won't remember Heyman wasn't there. They'll remember the version of you that was.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Bron Breakker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. Wrestlemania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Thanks to me, he won't be out there tonight. But I have to admit, having someone like that in your corner must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
And now we welcome a man who might not have earned this shot, but took it anyway.
The former archetype's been beaten, attacked, defamed, suspended, everything you can throw at someone, and none of it has stopped him from getting here.
He didn't just survive the system, he beat it. Now Heyman's gone, the path is clear, and the man is exactly where he said he would be. WrestleMania main event. Every bridge he burned led to this ring. Now we find out if it was fire or foolishness.
Braun Breaker steps into the arena without his normal safety net.
After holding this title for a year with Paul Heyman, I bet Braun Breaker is anxious to show the world he can hold on to it without him.
The reason you have a manager like Heyman is to avoid doing foolish things like agreeing to a match without him. Braun might want to prove something, but you gotta believe Paul would rather he wasn't trying to do so at WrestleMania.
No safety net for either of these two competitors, just power and violence, and a WWE title on the line.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
For the first time in well over a year, Braun Breaker stands in the ring without Paul Heyman at ringside, determined to prove he can handle this match without him.
And that is where the former Archetype is dangerous. He's managed to turn Breaker's pride into a weapon.
I respect Braun for taking that stand, but in this kind of fight, pride can cost you everything.
And he saw that coming from Braun.
Whopping him up in the corner. Picking up the pace. Oh my God, that clock cleaned with a clothesline.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Turn it around with a reversal. Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. Red. Might have just taken one step closer to the title with that powerbomb. Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked him. What a wind-up on that kick. He's been put in a bind.
Sunset flip powerbomb.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Ouch.
Wait a second, that's Paul Heyman, and he's heading to the ring.
You can throw him out, write the rules, post the signs, but Heyman always finds a way back in.
Morrison's running behind. Nice schoolboy there.
Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Not even a 2 count. He's still holding strong here.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Tossing that weapon into the ring. He is a shrewd manager.
Knee straight into the neck.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Standing shooting star press. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Nice counter from Breakker. Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows to the back of the neck.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Spear! The champ covered.
We're going to shut this down.
His arm shot off the mat before one.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And Breakker cannot believe that wasn't enough to put him away. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
God, get the hell out.
Emphatically putting them through the table.
Oh, round and round we go.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Running swanton finds the mark. Kick to the body, into the code red. More power moves like that, and we could be looking at a new champ in no time, gentlemen.
Oh, and it's reversed.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker. Avoided any damage there.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. The champ holding on by a thread.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Oh, lifting them up. Bang, what a kick. He's going up.
Blast off. Knees up. Had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
And he had Braun's number there. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
Oh, no. One of the most dreaded maneuvers in all of sports entertainment.
Vertical breaker.
This may be the challenger's moment.
There's two. New champ. It's not over.
No, we ain't seeing a new champ. Not yet.
From the heavens, big-time splash.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Please, listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that and side with Heyman?
He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been Wrestlemania.
You